I think that today's world, there's no more old white guy being the gatekeeper, so everybody's got an at-bat. I just don't think everybody's got it like that. But I think everybody can maximize their shit. So like not everybody's destined. No, listen, I love playing basketball. I'm not fucking LeBron. You know what I mean? Like, so we've all got our talents, but you know what you guys do for a living. Like, I mean, I'm looking at music and I'm spending a lot of time looking at it. Fucking SoundCloud, Spotify, putting music on vlogs. Like, no more Jimmy Iovine fucking trips over you. No more fucking, like, you're fucking one song away on like putting out shit, like, and you don't even need rap caviar. You just need to put out music. And I think the one variable, the shit that I fucking trade on is trade culture. If you're hungry and like trying to think about your career, like it's so hungry right now where you're at, young and like, right? And what's going through your mind, same shit that went through my mind 30 times. You saying to yourself in your mind, this project, especially with this man, this project, oh, this is what it's gonna be. This is when it's gonna happen. And guess what? It might not. I just did Apple's first show, right? will.i.am, Jessica Alba, Gwyneth Paltrow, and me. Shark Tank for apps, right? And me and my team, D-Rock will tell you, I'm like, this is gonna be it. They're gonna spend 20 million, I'm gonna be on every billboard, it's gonna fucking pop, it's gonna be the next Netflix. They won't call it Apple Music, they'll change it up before it comes out. They'll buy Netflix, it'll be big, did it? Nope, they put out on Apple Music. Nobody here's fucking watching TV shows on Apple Music yet, it's not how we think. So, fucking 30 years I've been working my fucking face off, I'm like, this is gonna be the moment, and it wasn't. But when you know you've got it, you just go to the next thing. So I think, like for me, if I'm in music, I wish I could rap because I know I could be humongous because all I would do is make music and then lay in bed for 11 hours, try to hack on social media, get in my shit, recognize, notice. You're one person away, one piece of content away. You just gotta fucking make it. And what's amazing about music, and I think everybody, I don't like speaking about shit I don't know, so I don't wanna speak to it, but one thing I do know is I believe that every artist that ever lived had a lot more songs in their fucking dome than ever saw the day of life because of the way it worked, right? Now, everybody's fancy, everybody's trying to understand supply and demand. I don't think people understand how busy the world is. The world's so busy, there's so much shit that I'm a big fan of telling people to put out music, like fucking every week. Like if you've got it like that, you know, some people don't have it, I don't know. But if you've got it like that, put it out. People are hungry for it. And every time you put out, that's giving you another at bat.
And it creates momentum too. Just by, it's like a fashion brand. They delivering every season.
100%.
It's like a release schedule.
But they gotta make this shit. They gotta distribute it. They gotta make that hat. They gotta make those kicks. It's slow. Like, fuck, from studio to fucking the world. Right. It's just so crazy. I think there will be a big time artist in the next decade that puts out a song a day.
I agree with that. We did a campaign last year called Marathon Monday. We got the song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I saw the reaction to that, more so than dropping an album. I'm like,
100. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, somebody's gonna wake up and do something called 365, and they're gonna start on fucking January 1st, and they're gonna fucking go.
See, who did a Versus Day? Didn't Crooked Eye do a Versus Day? I don't think he did a song.
Emilio Rojas did like 30 songs for 30 days type shit. But it wasn't, you really gotta be like somebody's.
I mean, you gotta really have fucking talent to drop 365 songs, discipline, hunger. You gotta have Boyd. What up, my man?
What's up, OG? How you feeling?
How you doing, man? It's good to see
Yes, sir.
you.
Likewise.
But if somebody, that'd be the first piece of advice from fucking Hove to fucking some kid right now who's never done.
On the gram every morning? We could do that. Instead of
You think you could? I mean, like I'm telling you right now, you could, especially if you're talent, you know, somebody shitty puts out 300, you put out 364 whack shit, you know, you put out 39 fucking bangers, you know, another 100 like fucking solid shit, like you can have a throwaway here and there. The reason I love 365 is you can social commentate. Like what people love is relevance, right? Like, I don't know, how, do you write or do you just go from the dome?
I do both.
Right, so for me, like just culture, right? Like game 7 of the NBA finals, like you slip a little, like nobody can beat you to the market. You're just dropping shit that everybody gives a fuck about. Something pops on fucking Instagram and everyone's talking about, just one little line, that's what hooks people.
Right.
That's what hooks it, you know?
Current.
Real current, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just to have that discipline and to put yourself out there, like, yo, I'm gonna actually do this, that's hard.
Yeah, it's a risk.
It's a risk, but like the reward, I'm all about risk reward, right? I did a sneaker,
such a streaming
like
game, too.
all upside. The sneaker I got coming out, like if it fails, like nobody expects a 40-year-old fucking entrepreneur to have a hot kick, right? But if it works, right? I fucking had 2,000 people at Shoe Palace on Melrose Tuesday night, and the owner walked in, he's like, there's more people here than we dropped the Yeezys. Everybody heard that.
That's right.
And that's it. That's what I keep doing, right? And the best part is you just have to have humility. If there was 6 people there, I'd be like, I lost. And that's just when you get to that place where you just don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks. That's how you put out 365 music, right? Right? Because that's Sunday, February 9th, you put out something okay, and people are like, whack, you shouldn't have done this project. That's when you get punched in the fucking mouth, and are you gonna fucking drink that blood and just record the next day and fucking get them?
Right.
Or are you gonna fold like a cheap chair and be like, fuck me?
Right.
So you have to have the right DNA to go for those kind of projects.
That's it. And that's what they end up respecting.
100%.
You know what I mean? Is that you executed.
And then all the upside, you never, like if on day 311, right? Like November, like Thanksgiving dinner, like is the hit, you know? Like,
That'd be great.
And what's crazy is it's a streaming game. So back in the day, that probably would be against their model, but it's streaming to where.
of course it was against them all. You gotta make 12, you gotta print the fucking CDs, you gotta get it to fucking Walmart, Sam Goody, like it just didn't, it wasn't real.
Right.
Now, you know, it's just so different. Nobody's got control. It's you and the fucking kids that got it in their ear.
I think the biggest restriction is everybody thinking in the old mentality.
100%. Because there's a lot of money in the old mentality.
Right.
And like, you know, people are
And a lot of
sad.
People got rich in the old mentality.
Are you kidding? Will, I was with Will, and he's just like, he said, music, and he was like, he was basically complaining about streaming. I was like, yo, I'm like, it's just not 1984 anymore, man. Like, sorry that you can't put out Thriller and buy a fucking amusement park, you know? like
I don't understand why people complain about streaming. I get more off streaming than I do off sales. I'm sure everybody do. Money wise.
I think truth is, I don't know. I'm sure the tippy top of the sphere might have gotten, I don't know.
I think that the label, I think that what they complaining about is the label contract between
That's got them locked
artists.
up,
Yeah,
100%.
they don't have an agreement.
The direct, yeah.
Because this is a new platform.
How did your whole thing go down? When did you first like hit the scene, and then how about? I mean, you were talking about him in 2009.
That's about when.
Yeah,
like,
right.
you know,
I remember it was 09 because we just started Vayner,
Yeah.
and I just remember your name. Hustle's my favorite word on earth. So I was like, whoever that is, I like him.
It's crazy. Charlie Walk told me that when we signed our contract, he like, bro, I don't even need to hear music. I'm signing you off your name.
You know what's
And all the A&Rs heard the music, but he like, fuck that, we gonna do the deal. We don't need to hear nothing. At the weekend, Republic is like killing shit, you know what I mean?
He's got that Haley Seinfeld or whatever. She was an actress, and he signed her.
It's like 2 or 3 other heavyweights. I forgot the name.
Ariana Grande.
Right.
Grande,
There's
yeah.
a lot of shit over there going viral.
But I mean, basically, like, why I'm so excited you guys are meeting is, I don't think there's anyone in hip hop who could really change things like Nipsey can. And the other thing about it is, I've seen you speak a couple times, and then I've spoken to a few people in the tech world who like set up these speaking engagements or these conferences, or you know, Gary speaks all the time. When I saw him speak, it was like, I've heard a lot of people say the same type of stuff. I've never understood it until I heard him say it. And so it's like, because of your firsthand experience, and then because of your view, like your point of view, and just the way you are able to communicate to people and just have people understand things. And then like the stuff you're doing with the clothing, and then I watched the video when you went into Starbucks and you met the guy. Now he's like your CTO, and like how many rappers have a CTO, right? But when he walked in Starbucks,
Idris.
Yeah, Idris was the guy right.
What, you just having a coffee and just sitting there?
No, he was doing his work on the computer, but he's doing like this AR stuff to like help, like when the cars are driving themselves. Like, he's a genius, like
Basically,
literally a
what
genius.
he's explaining, he had some technology on a Starbucks table, and I had my daughter, I was just taking her to the bathroom, and it was like some shit I hadn't seen before. It was like reading the bone structure of his hand, off of a LCD piece of hardware.
So you just caught this in the corner of your eye?
Well, I just walked past and seen it, and I know enough about tech to know that that's not no shit that's out. So I just was like, bro, what is that? And then, you know.
Got to talking.
Yeah, we started chopping. He a young dude, you know what I'm saying? And he started explaining that it was autonomous driving. He was designing for Uber. And, you know, he started telling me his story, how he was like President Obama's STEM specialist for the youth, and how, you know, he was offered a scholarship to MIT and turned it down, and has all these projects he's working on. I think he's 18.
I love that.
And he come from the
Boy.
hood. And I'm like, yeah, we gotta sit down, bro. And so we sat down. And
Where was this start? Right here, this Starbucks I just stopped by, or somewhere else?
we was in LA. We was on Figueroa. And go ahead, Idris. I mean, basically by us sitting down after that meeting,
Yeah.
you know, he basically opened my mind up to how we can, where we intersect as far as tech and as far as hip hop and culture, and just like
Tech is the oxygen of our society.
right.
I don't think people understand. Like, I'm sure you're gonna understand this. Everybody in this room, looking around, everyone's quite young. We're all gonna live in a mixed reality world. Contact lenses, where we're sitting here right now, fucking Pac and VR, and is sitting right here with us. Like,
Right.
people don't understand. Like, people think this is, like, people have no clue. They think shit's crazy now. We haven't even started. This is the fucking national anthem of a 19-inning game.
Right.
Like, people haven't even wrapped their head around how fucked up shit is gonna be.
Right. I agree.
So you're hardcore AR, like machine learning, all like, is that like, yeah. Are you fucking around with blockchain yet?
Yeah.
You enjoying that?
Yeah.
You hacking on top of Ethereum yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Like,
But it's caught your eye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be fucking.
Do you have your laptop with you? Could you put it in here when you get a second?
Yeah, and then they got some other crazy shit where it's like, you know, everyone's selling stuff online, and they set it up where like when you go, so he has a store, like a successful store, physical store, and most people can't
bricks
even
and
do that.
mortar.
He has a real successful store, and like when you pull the phone up and you point it at the shirt, it starts playing like an unreleased song.
AR.
So there's a reason you have to be in the store, where everyone else is like, yeah, come to my store, it's a meet and greet, I might show up. It's like you actually have to go to his store to get something.
Right.
It's like they're on like the
Where is that store?
It's on Crenshaw and Slauson.
We need to go there.
Yeah.
I wanna see it.
For sure. That's the corner, like that's right, the main intersection in my neighborhood where I grew up at. That's the
What was there when you were, what was in that spot when you were a kid?
It was a vacant lot.
The whole time when you were a kid?
Yeah, and we used to sell dope in that.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And we coined it as the world's first smart store. But it's basically like he was explaining. You know, there's like walls that are content walls, and it has a big logo, the Marathon logo.
And when you go,
Yeah, and there's a.
so what, your app triggers it?
Yeah, so the app is, I just, you know, encoded the app. And so basically, what you'll do, and even on the actual, like, say this was a marathon
Yeah,
sweater,
of course.
there'll be a
Oh,
logo.
I know him. I know this whole
Okay,
world real
yeah.
well.
So this the marathon clothing app. It's still so then you'll click
Experience, and then once you point it, it fucking activates. Yep.
Exactly.
And what's really crazy is, you know, the next iPhone has the AR kit built into it naturally.
Right.
So you don't even have to download the app.
Oh, so
It's part of the operating system.
Stand for? What does that mean?
Augmented reality.
Oh, right.
So like, you know, on Snapchat, when you look at it and all the like cartoons pop up, the way it's all gonna play out, and you know what virtual reality is, right?
Right.
The way it's probably gonna play out, I mean, I'm not fucking a futurist, but it looks like it is all of us 15 years from now, contact lenses, brain talks to it, and we switch from real life to completely being in a fucking virtual world, or AR, where all this stuff you see on Snapchat and Instagram, like, there's just fucking shit in here, like, here's the butterfly.
Right.
Like, that's our life.
Right.
It really, you know what's really crazy about it is it's just straight up true. Like it's not even like guessing.
Yeah, no,
it's not even like,
fiction.
yeah, it's not Star Trek. It's like everybody here in 20 years, bet,
Sure.
banked, locked and loaded.
What does that mean? What type of businesses are going to be built around that?
Well, what kind of businesses are gonna get disrupted, right? Like if you actually think you're at the Eiffel Tower by just closing your eyes,
Why go?
Why go?
Right.
Right? So then you start thinking about shit like San Diego, right? Like where are the places where there's just nice weather and it's just chill? If everything's just kind of happening like that, like how expensive is New York City rent? Like that's where you start debating shit like that, right? I think it's all about IP. I think everything is, all the pipes are dumb. What you fill it with is
Right.
everything.
So content.
Content.